going to be quite an important match and a little grudge between these two teams of who will get kicked into the lower bracket as Snapdragon starts off the round incredibly well. We'll find two beautiful headshots. Angry Sports trying to get onto site through long, but the smoke, they're a bit scared to push through. Entirety of Peacock Papitos now on side, and it's all up to Jonah, the last one left. Then the push comes through B, but Snapdragon is there and he's good for free. Stops the entire push and takes the bomb down as well. That Doge, the last one alive with that Mac 10, will have to find some way to at least salvage this round. Beautiful nade, and David is back with the knife. Question is here now though. Niels, finally Angry Sports finding this opening pick. Koba and Kino there on the defense. Koba quite low as well. Will manage to find a beautiful scout tech, and Kino is there to finish it off.
If you can get one pick here, that'll be quite significant for... Oh, never mind. You know, I agree with you totally. I mean, the only disadvantage Papitos are on right now is that they've got a scout and a Galil. But don't underestimate those weapons as Snapdragon holds on long, takes out two. Deals a Swift walking right into that Molotov. He just cleans up. Just like that, 5v3.
That does mean that mid control can be taken here for Angry Sports, as well as that they might not expect a push here. Clipe is the first one to peek, will find the first one together with Doge. Snapdragon there for the retrade, and Kino the only one left together with Snapdragon, both low HP, but doesn't matter as they take out two.
Wow, fair play to Papitos.
This forces Angry Esports on the eco again. They do have 4 Deagles and a Tech 9 though. Looking to go towards B tunnels aggressively forward. This is the Angry Sports playstyle that we've seen. Swift will be good for one. Jump shots with the Deagle, gets a headshot, and Snapdragon falls as well to the Tech 9. East-side control entirely in the hands of 5 Angry Sports members now. Yona aggressively pushed up through mid. Will find contact. Kano there for the retrade. Finds one. Can he find the second one? Doge going low there. Managed to get away. This will be a really hard retake here for Papitos.
I mean, they got Scout and 2 rifles versus 2 rifles and 2 Deagles. That's superiority. They're going for it. They've got the money.
Will be good for one. Walks in, and a beautiful pre-fire there finds Clive as well. Keanu making it work, but Swift is there. Beautiful. Finds 2, makes it a 1v1 situation. Does have the read on where Dave is coming from and will take him out, bringing the first round home for Angry Sports.
There's the aggression again. But Doge taking a lot of health. They go onto the set. Snap is blind, managed to pick up the owner. Doge on his side, does trade off.
Snap didn't realize that Doge was already on side. And that costed Snapdragon dearly. Bomb has gone down now, and the utility is still there to keep Papitos at bay for at least a couple of more seconds. Daffy pushed out aggressively in tunnels. Will find that spot to maybe try and flank. Setting up a triple attack here, but a beautiful headshot from Swift takes out Dave. Koba, the next one in line. Will find one. Smoke has faded now, and they have answered the side. Beautiful frag there from Kino, but Clive is there on the retrade. There's no time left, and Clive will find another one.
And that is the second round. Snapdragon trying to get a cheeky peek off of the Deagle is punished, and so is Dave. The Xbox smoke is doing wonders for Angry Sports.
Right, as you say that Niels will push up through long. 3 opening picks find, and Angry Sports will find another one. This just means that 1 player left, easy site to take. And they have also figured out there were 4 Deagles so far. Swift doesn't check the angle. Gets taken out in his back. Will upgrade himself to a Mac 10. Trying to aggressively push into the side. They might not expect it. Iona definitely does not expect it. Takes out the AWP. And that is definitely a dent in the economy, as an AK will have to be dropped for that. I feel the FAMAS in general is quite an underrated weapon. Hold that fall though. Swift pushing out. You know, will find a retrade, and Koba is there with the FAMAS, like you said, picks up the second one. Now finds the head, unable to connect the shot. And meanwhile, Bomb is going through B side. Nobody holding it, there's just Snapdragon. Cannot find the shots. That means side control is taken. Ooh. Never mind, Snapdragon with a USP. Finds a beautiful headshot, drops the bomb.
He's on fire. With his silenced weapons, he's on fire.
Information will be crucial though. They have seen at least one, possibly two rotate to B. But the aggressive entry here again from short. Doge good for one, but Kino is there with the AWP. Finds two, bomb is dropped. Flash will go out, Kino full wide. This should be their moment, but they don't go for it.
The bomb is dropped.
Smoke will eventually cover it up. Will Kino spam the smoke? No, actually holds the edge of the smoke and will find one. Will find the second one as Defi finds the third, and that is the round.
And it's still very close. 6-3 to the Papitos.
Another eco round coming in from Angry Sports right now. They've won the last one, so we definitely know they're capable of handling those deagles. But this time around, Peacock Papitos having none of it will not take another eco round loss. And make quick work of those eco frags. All up to Clive to see if he can find at least something to get out of this round. Struggle to hit these shots so far. Pushes the smoke, will find Dave, gets a couple of tags, takes some in return, but unable to finish the kill, and Snap in his back will finish it off. There is a map where double AWPing is good on. Dust 2 is definitely in the list, but Angry Sports will go to the side where no AWP is placed. They're all out onto side. Koba's there with a strong defense, will find one, but Doge is there for the retrade. Duffy will be the first to follow, but the mollies and the smoke will keep her at bay.
He'd do well to wait for his teammates to come in before he tries aggressing onto the site. Niels all the way over alongside. On A, sorry.
Catches the rotate, and it's now up for a retake with two AWPs as Niels will find Snapdragon as well. And this is definitely not looking good for Papitos. Two AWPs into B bomb sites, definitely not a proper retake situation. It might even be better for Papitos to hold off and just keep on to their AWPs. Quick rotate or jump around from Duffy will find the flanking player finally, but Doge jump spotting and gets a beautiful headshot. Duffy now switches to the pistol, will find one. Trying to fall back, but Swift will notice that.
4 rifles and AWP, and mixed utility.
Snapdragon again coming up huge for his team. Type will be there for the retrade though. Players from long actually falling back, taking that mid control, and Kino is there to find the first. Information is there as well now that Angry Sports have pushed up mid.
Smoke lands, the call goes out, rotations come in early.
Beautiful flash will keep Kino blind, and
Kino.
Yona is there. Beautiful shots from Yona. Koba will find one in return, but Clive and his entire team is there already. Bomb will go down. 2v2 situations, but the HP is definitely not in favor of Angry Sports here. That doesn't matter if you hit the headshots though, and that's exactly what Dave does. Spots a pixel coming above that and will manage to hit that shot. All up to Yona with the AWP to hold. Doesn't know the positions of both players, but that molly will put him in a difficult spot all out in the open. And Daffy makes great advantage of that. Getting the kill, and that will be a defuse. Are they actually not going for the defuse?
Yeah,
they will.
Pick up. Yeah.
Home control has been somewhat taken as Daffy is forced back. Flashes will be a good setup. Second flash coming out. Snap behind car. Won't be spotted. Tries to peek. Finds the first. Beautiful headshot. Will have the angle on the second, but unable to find that. Clive and Niels both progressing into long. And Koba and Kino, the only two left to hold this attack off. I've already pushed through short, and the bomb will go down. Gap in the smoke will make it tough for his team to join Clive, though. Not that it matters a lot, because the bomb will be planted for long if they play this correctly. It has indeed. Coming out from Keenan to progress into that side, but Clive not falling for it. The MP9 will be superior firepower, though. Niels will find one in return. And a beautiful molly preventing the defuse from Kino here. I don't think he has time after the molly as well.
He does.
Niels?
No
why are
way.
you walking up?
No
They just
way.
gave it away.
They let him do that. Just really burst out onto a site.
Spontaneous in Dust 2 is quite hard though, but the angle doesn't get checked by Clyde. Daffy in the off angle will find one. Yona there for the retrade with that AWP. That does mean that one of the A players from Peacock Papitos will definitely be gone. Angry Sports should know this, and they do push out into short. Koba will be in their back. Niels does seem to have a clue about it. Will spot the head, but doesn't connect the shots, and Koba punishes him for it. Swift trying to do what his teammate couldn't, but not able to do it as well. Eventually, it's Doge who makes or takes the revenge kill right set.
It's a really good weapon for Angry Sports to have. An AWP on long. Easily able to defend and aggress onto the site.
Gets spotted. Jonah will find the first one. Definitely a doable situation here now for Angry Sports, as it's a 2v2. Make that a 2v1. Jonah coming up huge with the AWP. And it's now all up to Dave. Does have at least some utility. Will find one. And now he has to battle Jonah with the AWP, who's all the way back into pit. Planted for long as well. And this time it's a proper plant as well. Not one that Kino, like he did before, can hide behind. To Dave to battle this AWP. It's going to be really tough. But Jonah actually misses the peak. Fell back. Gets mollied off, but definitely able to reposition. And will find the shot as Dave decides to stick it. Definitely paid off for Peacock Papitos, capitalizing on that. Doge now missing quite a lot of shots, allowing Peacock Papitos to enter the site entirely. Couple of trades back and forth, but eventually no more Angry Sports left in that B bomb site. A beautiful nade coming out, doing quite a lot of damage, and that will definitely do a lot of work in a pistol round like this. It's trying to go for the retake, but Snapdragon coming up huge with a big 3K for his team. Not only that, it is really the Kino and Snapdragon show. These two players have been the biggest asset for Peacock Papitos for sure. Picking up kills left and right. This time around, Angry Esports on CT side. Can Snap and Kino continue this aggression? Can they continue finding these kills? And Snap does prove so that he can find the first. All Peacock Papitos members now onto the A bomb side. Dave will find the second, and Koba will make that a third. Doge paying with his life as well, and it's all up in the hands of Clyde. On Vertigo versus Bow Raiders, he continuously found these flanks, and it worked out so well for them. Right as I say this, Jonah tries to aggress, but Dave is there. AK definitely superior. That puts Angry Sports at a deficit in the defense. Especially now that Daffy has found a second one. They do have the information that all the players of Peacock Papitos are mid, and they're coming through doors. Heavy fight going on as Koba will find a third, and it's all up to Doge to hold this off. But he doesn't have the bullets, he doesn't have the aim, and he cannot make it work, as Daffy will find the Tech 9 through the smoke.
As we say that, manages to kill Keanu.
It's finally in a proper position now, 5v3.
So he does know he's there. Doesn't matter though, Koba just runs out and Deagle's Clive in the face.
And that's definitely the opening that they needed here for Papitos, as Snapdragon will find two more. That is the A bomb site almost entirely open. It's just Niels from CT. And Doge has to run all the way around for mid to go into that short position. Dave is there to hold him off as well though. Be really tough for Angry Sports, and Doge doesn't expect it, and Dave will find him. It's all up to Niels. Low HP in CT though. Will he decide to back off? It does seem so.
Picking your fights. Once you get onto A side, you have these tiny little
nails. Oh, Niels finds two. At least get some money in the bank for them. I do think he has a read on Dave as well, who is quite low HP. So if he does peek out, Niels might be able to get 3 kills at least, and he does. Nevertheless, Angry Sports definitely on their back foot, and I don't think they realize Dave has pushed all the way through. He is behind Swift, and he will take it out.
Just like that, it's Peacock's sight.
Angry Sports completely oblivious to the fact that Dave has already pushed up behind them. That will be good for one at least, though. The site is burning. Bomb hasn't gone down yet. And as I say that, it does finally go down. But not after losing 2 players on the Papitos side. 3v3 situation. Koba does take one, and Snapdragon will clean it up. They're just demolishing Angry Sports, and it's showing in their mentality. Dave now will find the opening frag, as Koba is there, good for a second. And just like that, they've pushed up long. Clyde will fall as well.
He's hidden.
But they haven't shown Swift the trigger discipline. He can line them up. Will find the first, will find the second. And Snap does finally realize, tries to turn around, misses the off shot. will finally go down. The Swift trying to peek will find some damage. And this suddenly seems quite doable for Swift. Can he make it happen? The dream, but no, he cannot. Snap
GG.
with the AWP. Makes it the final match. Puts the final nail in the coffin. That's GG. Peacock Papitos progressing into the semifinals. And Angry Sports falling down into the lower bracket.